जो पिछला दर्द चीज़ कहीं ना कहीं तो फूटेगा. Why did Avinash save Palak? Let me tell you. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of reviewing Bigg Boss with me, with Jen. In today's episode of this series, we are going to review episode number 2. Okay, episode number 2 में क्या हुआ? Episode number 2. What was the highlight of episode number 2? Let's talk about that. As the episode started, okay, main theme of this entire episode was Akansha and Palak, who entered into the house, as of course they had to enter the house, and the biggest drama was that audience had to decide who amongst these two gets to stay in the house and who doesn't. ये सब हुआ and then audience voting के results आए जिसमें पता चला कि Akansha gets to stay because she has gotten more votes and Palak didn't. So Palak get eliminated straight away. Wait, she didn't leave the house. Why didn't she leave the house? Because there was a twist. So in this twist, everybody else had to give her some currency because they do not have any currency. She had to get at least 30,000 from every other housemate. So she can ask them, she can request them, she can order them, she can do whatever she wants, but she has to get 30,000 currency until Bigg Boss's next order or next month, right? So now the task started and she had to ask for this currency from everybody else in the house. Now you of course must have noted how Palak did go to everybody and ask for the currency. So if everybody gave even little bit and helped her, she would have made it 30,000 and she would have stayed in the house. What came to me as very striking or very amusing was how Avinash was the person who gave in the highest amount. He gave in I think 10 or 11,000 rupees himself from his own pocket. Okay, whereas everybody else like Palak or Jat Hadid, Pooja, all of them only gave 2,000 rupees. And I think Cyrus also gave a lot more, I think 5,000 or something. But Avinash, having known that they have a history which did not end well, as in exes, in talking terms now, even after that he gave her so much of money that she stays in the house. Now why did he do that? Of course he is not a saint or so I think there were two main reasons why he did that. Why did Avinash save Palak? Let me tell you. Out of all the reasons, there are two reasons which come out to me on the top of my mind why this could have happened. The number one reason is what I think Avinash somewhere down the line has feelings for her. He still has feelings for her, and he thinks that with Palak staying in the house, they will have that second chance at mending the relationship or whatever stage they are at. Even if not a relationship, he wants her as a friend. He just wants to give it a second chance. Maybe outside they couldn't talk for whatever reasons, or because time also heals a lot of things, and it's been a lot of time since they have been apart. So now that he has seen her back, he somewhere down the line got those sparks again, and he thinks that okay, let us stay, let me help her to stay, and let's see how this goes. Maybe it was destiny that brought them again here together. So why not give her another chance and see how things go? Okay, so this is one reason why he might have done that. Number two is drama, TRP. He knows that with Palak staying in the house, he is also going to be in the limelight a lot more than if she left the house. Why? Because they are exes, they had a past, and certainly that's going to come in handy here, because there is going to be some sparks, some fights, and a lot of aggression there, because जो पिछला दर्द और जो कुछ होगा वो चीज़ कहीं ना कहीं तो फूटेगा, है ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ तो निकलेगा. Either in a good way, like they might become very good friends and it might give a romantic angle to it, or on a not so good way wherein they might get into a lot of fights जो भी TRP है. तो either ways, either it goes this way or that way, TRP तो मिलेगी और दोनों पे कैमरा का फोकस भी रहेगा, because people are going to be curious to see इनके बीच में क्या होने वाला है ना. Are they going to be on good terms, bad terms? What is exactly going to happen, है ना. तो even he has this in mind. He knows that he is going to get a lot of camera focus, a lot of footage जिसे हम कहते हैं, with Palak being in the house, and उसका घर में रहना is going to be beneficial for him. So that is why he must have saved her again. Okay. Apart from that, the third reason, which is actually not a reason, but that he is actually a very good person, and the saint inside him just came out alive and was like, नहीं यार मैं किसी से बुरा नहीं कर सकता. Let us stay in the house. Everybody deserves a second chance, and that was the reason. But I don't think that's the thing. Even if that is something he says out loud, the reason must be somewhere down the line to either mend the relationship or to get a lot of TRP, a lot of footage from this relationship or from her staying in the house. After all, the longer you stay in front of the camera, the more reasons you have to stay in front of the camera, the better your chances are to win the show or to at least reach the finale, right? So everybody is cashing on that because that's the game. It's not wrong, it's not bad. Everybody does that in some capacity or the other. People don't admit that. If I am in the house or if somebody else is in the house, people are going to find ways to stay in front of the camera, right? To stay in news, because that's how you stay relevant, that's how you win the show. And if you have come in a show like that, you don't want to disappear, right? You want to be in the limelight. That's the entire plot. That's how it is. That's how you win the show. That's what you come there for. That's their job, right? So it's not bad. I think it's a very smart move. It also made him look like a very good person, and at the same time he also made sure that he has a lot of footage going forward. So I think that's well played, Avinash, well played. So this was my take on why Avinash saved Palak. And apart from that, I think Avinash and Palak both are very strong players, and they will, either ways, they will keep themselves engrossed in the game, and we will keep hearing something or the other about them, whether it's them together or with others, but they will have some or the other panga in the house, or some or the other good moments, bad moments, something or the other will happen with these two, will keep happening with these two. So great, strong players. I'm looking forward to how they react or how they progress in the game. And apart from that, everything else, I think this was the main highlight of the episode which I wanted to talk about. And everything else, I think I'll club it with the next episode review, the episode 3 review, which I'll do tomorrow or today. Let's see. Stay tuned, you'll know when that happens. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, and let me know in the comment section below what's your take. Why do you think Avinash saved Palak, and who is your favorite player?